I didn't put that rainbow that last time.
Put the rainbow, bruh. Put the rainbow. Hello everybody, welcome again. Today we're going to be talking about a K-drama called Rugal. It doesn't have a Korean name, it's just Rugal. So let's get into it. So the story of Rugal follows a young man. He's a detective. His name is Kang Ki-bom. I'll talk about his name later, but anyway, his name is Kang Ki-bom. He is a detective. He's a young detective and he got married. He started a family, living that is it bachelor? Okay, it's not bachelor. It's not a bachelor. Anyway, he got married and he's happy. He's successful in his work and all that. But unfortunately, a tragedy strikes his home. He gets attacked in his home, and his wife gets murdered. And in trying to protect her, he also loses his eyes. The investigation goes on, and they assume that he was the one that killed her, and they put him in prison, blind. While there though, he's contacted by this secret organization called Argos. They specialize in crime, and not just crime but also biotechnology and bionics. So they contact him and they offer him a set of bionic eyes in exchange with working for them. So obviously at this point this guy is thinking, yeah, most deaf. I need to find out who actually killed and who actually attacked my home and killed my wife. So yeah, he takes it up, he takes the chance and the offer. And at the end of the day, he gets this new set of eyes. He starts working for this group called Argos. And of course, the vendetta to find out who killed his wife and take revenge for her. He doesn't do this alone though. He has the Argos makes a team of 4. He has 2 other guys and 1 lady working with him. Everyone except the girl actually is also bionically enhanced in some way. The girl is just plain human being, but they train in such a way that they are almost, should I say, superhuman? But yeah, they're on another level. I mean, they're supposed to be with what they are going to do. Yeah, so they are all very enhanced, if not bionically, but in some way or form in strength. Yeah, so let's get into what I really liked about the Rugal. It's action packed, from beginning to end. It is action packed. I think that's the most action genre K-drama I've ever watched. I don't know. It's the K-drama that has the most action I've ever seen, and I think because of that, it really lacked in some other things. And one of the things is in the characters. The characters did not have so much depth because I think they focused more on bringing in the action. The main character, Kang Ki-bom, the detective Kang, he's also, his backstory obviously is deep and rooted in some sort of grief, and he has something to fight for. But aside from that, there is really nothing else that pulls you to him. Don't get me wrong, it's not as if the actor didn't try. The actor tried. I think it was the storyline, the way the writers wrote all the characters, even his other team members. They don't really have a lot of things going for them. One was in a gang and his brother got killed and they ended up amputating his arm, something. So that's what he's looking for, the people that did it, to stop them. Another one, something happened to him, his entire internal organs had to be I think it was sold or something. So to save his life, they put bionic internal organs for him. Please, people should watch it. You will understand why I'm laughing. Please go and watch Rugal. It's really nice, actually. It's not bad. Anyway, so he has internal organs placed inside of him. The lady also her life was, how do you put this? The attempted murder on her life. Yes, that's the word. The lady as well actually also worked alongside Detective Kang when he was still in the police force, and she was also they attempted to take her life as well. So she also has a vendetta against the people that Kang Ki-bom is haunting. I don't know why I'm calling his name. I mean, his name is nice. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it well, but like I will get to why I like calling his name. Yeah. So all these characters, they do have backstories that are terrible and tragic, but aside from that, they don't have anything going for them, anything else. They are amicable, they are nice, they get along to some extent, but at the end of the day, they are also very serious, and like there isn't any sort of fun in their lives. Like from the beginning to the end of the show, it was strictly business. There was very little else. Yeah, and also the other characters, that's the villain. So as Argos is like a biotechnology organization, they're fighting against this particular agency of like they're a gang, but they're not just a gang, they're an actual organization. And I'm saying that because they are into politics, not just politics, into business, and they really have their touch in almost every single industry in Korea. So Argos is mainly trying to fight against this organization, and the organization comprised of the main villain. His name is Mr. Hwang Dok-gu. Anyway, for me, this guy, this villain Hwang Dok-gu, he was the character that sold it for me. The actor is amazing. The actor is incredible. The reason why I've been saying Kang Ki-bom is because the villain, every single time he calls that guy's name, he says it in such a dramatic way.
잘 가라, Kang Ki-bom.
And I don't know, I really liked it. It was honestly, he was the best I'm sorry to say, but he was the best actor. He was the reason why I kept going back to watch it. He was so charismatic. I mean, he's doing, but like the guy was terrible. Like he's the way the actions, he was terrible. But his charisma, like the fact that he can just have fun with people, even someone he hates, he manages to just have fun with them. And bruh, I liked him. I mean, that's just it. He has acted in so many other shows that I've watched, and every single time he makes you really love the character. He's a very, very versatile actor, and I really liked it. He shined very much in Rugal. I think he was the one carrying it. I mean, drama wise, he was the one. I really liked him in it. So this organization that at first he wasn't spearheading, he actually was kind of like a PA. That's Mr. Hwang was like a PA or like a secretary to the head, but the head of the organization ended up dying, and so he took over. When he's around the leader, he was really kind of like his secretary's PA, like his boy, he was always kind of being humble and just, but after he died and he took over, that's Mr. Hwang took over, like you could see this man, like he became this powerful force to be reckoned with. Like he was so good, and he really was, man. People were afraid of him when he was around, and he was the kind of person that even got his hands dirty. Like he doesn't even leave it to somebody to do. Like he did it himself. And then there was also this other lady too that was part of the organization, that was actually the wife of the leader. She also had a very important part to play against Detective Kang, and both of them were. The show was kind of funny because allies turned to enemies, enemies turned to allies a lot. So there was this really big mix and mash, which made the action actually all the more interesting. But it didn't really bring a lot into the drama. It wasn't something that you were really like, oh, I can't wait. I mean, there were some characters though, and there were some plot points that hooked you in. But in general, by the end of the series, when it was going towards the end, I was just looking for, when is this going to be over? That's just me. That's just the kind of person. Like I like action, don't get me wrong, but I like also when there is, I've said it before, if there's a little bit of everything, for me it's more realistic and it interests me a lot more. That being said though, I cannot emphasize how much action packed this was. Like it wasn't Hollywood level. But it wasn't Bollywood level, You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. You understand. You people understand. They are actually very good. They tried. They're really coming up with their action. It was very good. If you're the kind of person that likes action, like you, like I'm sure, like my friend, my brother Chris, he really liked it. So yes, if you're the kind of person that can really, like, that really likes action and really gets invested in, all the punching and the kicking and the, stunts and all that, you're going to like it. But in general, if you're the kind of person that also likes drama, it will just be something that you would just, just watch for the sake of just that little source of entertainment here and there. I know it kind of sounds like I bashed it, but it really was entertaining. It's not, I've watched worse. I'm being serious. I've watched worse K-dramas. That being said, though, if I were to rate this, I would say it is actually worth my time. It's something that if you were to start watching it, you wouldn't feel like you wasted your time. You wouldn't feel bored with it. It actually keeps you coming back. Albeit, if you're not really into the action, you kind of get tired towards the end. Yeah. Well, that's it for me and Rugal. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, I wish each and every one of you wellness in every single area of your lives. Bye.
I didn't put that rainbow that last time.
Put the rainbow, bruh. Put the rainbow. Oh, wait, no, I'm the one editing it.